channel. I know it has been a long time. I just went away where I had a lot of things to do. I had my project. I got my nose pierced. So, I went away and I'm back. And I know you guys missed me. Even though like just two, three people messaged me, I could feel you know, the unmentioned missing. Anyways, to today's video, I'm talking about how I cleared my acne slash acne scars and how I just got my skin to a better place. So I feel like I should put this disclaimer right here, right now. I'm not a professional. I'm not some esthetician that just knows everything about skin and everything. So please don't message me and ask me so many questions, because I'll just give you advice based on what I know or refer you to my friends that are more into these things. And one of my friends that is good on skin, I'll put a link in the bio, so you can ask her any question you want to ask her. Like, refer the more professional questions you want to ask her. So yeah, let's get into it. Normally, I'm not the kind of person that has always had acne. Like, I've not really been someone that I've always been okay. Yes, I've always been struggling with acne or anything like that. No, I've really been that person that did not really even care about my acne, like, or like, no, not that doesn't care about my acne. Like, I've just had a normal face. Like, it was never smooth, like, oh my god, so silky, so smooth, but it was not rough either. Like, I honestly just did not even care. Like, I was just that person that if the acne come maybe due to period, ovulation, I just say, okay, if it goes like to what brought it is going to take it away or something. Like, I was just not really into that whole thing. So like around last year, I decided to be more feminine and more, take these things more seriously. So a friend of mine was into skincare and it was working for her. Like, it was working so well, and I wanted to go into skincare, but I didn't want to go into the whole 7 stages, everything all serious. I just wanted to start small by small, and that was my mistake. I was not aware of this kind of skin type I had. I didn't have acne problems. Like, I just had a skin that I wanted to get better. So I went to the store. I heard that, okay, black soap is good. Black soap does things for people. Me too. I went to go and buy black soap. But before, when I was about to start, I started using my mom's Neutrogena, and that was actually giving my skin a certain kind of glow. So I just hopped onto the Neutrogena ride, and yeah, so I just went to pick some stuff in the store based on what I heard. Hearsay, that. So I went to school, and with the black soap, I was using it consistently, and I was breaking out so bad. And there was, when I would tell my friend that, okay, I'm breaking out, they'll be like, oh no, don't worry, there's this thing called skin purging, where you use a new product and it breaks out your skin. It's totally fine. Then it would just come, it would go, but I did not even know what was going on until one day I just looked into the mirror. I think like about, I think it was it January. I started this whole skincare thing like at the beginning of the year. So I think it was like by March. I was just like, what? Is this my skin? Like, when I was going into this whole skincare thing, my mom was like, don't go into skincare. That once that she had this idea of, you don't have any problem with your skin, and once you start tampering with things you don't know about, that is when the problem you're looking for, you'll find it. And I wish I just listened, but I was like, oh god, African parents, what do they know? Oh my god. It started like, I will have breakouts. I cannot keep my hand to myself, because it will have this whole, when that pimple has that whole scratch me feel. Before you know, I'll just be doing it small. So when it goes to come back, like, it will now leave a spot. Like, I was breaking out all the way even onto my jaw. I'm going to insert pictures there. Like, it was depressing. Like, I've never really even been the type to do makeup. Like, I don't even do makeup like that. Like, I just do when I feel like doing. But at March, it was so bad that I just felt like, okay, to come on here on YouTube. Even when I was about to start my YouTube, I was still struggling with this thing. Like, I just felt like, to come on here, I had to put foundation to blend it and everything. So this is where I actually this is where it started from. So what affected me was the black soap. I stopped using the black soap because I got so tired. I was even checking Google on how to, like, if you just use only water on your face, what's going to happen? Because I was just using things based on, okay, this worked for me, or use it, this worked for me, or use it, okay, tea tree oil, okay, I'll go and get tea tree oil. So that's what happened, was that the black soap I got had lemon in it, and I did not even know that I was using my hand to kill my skin by myself, because I was reacting negatively to the lemon, like it was burning my face. So I stopped using that one. And when I stopped using the lemon, I went to get tea tree oil, and it was too harsh for my skin too. So what I had to do was that I wanted to do the shortcut way to skincare. Like I didn't want to have to be reading ingredients, be knowing what is it, just use what is going to work and all. But I just had to calm down and just start understanding what works and what doesn't work for me. So now I had to know that first things first, I have a normal skin, but the side of my nose here dries out easily. Like if I don't apply a moisturizer there for a longest time, it dry out. Another thing about my skin is that some people, when they use a skincare product, they have to use it for like 4 to 6 weeks to know whether it is bad or whether it is good. But the thing I love about my skin is that if I should use something that is bad, within the first 3 days, I can already notice what is wrong. Like I'll probably start seeing rashes or pimples, or my face will just look weird, and I'll just be like, okay, this is not working for me. So that is one thing I have. And when something is good for me, immediately I use it, it just feels like, okay, this is getting better. And at times I even feel like, okay, is it my imagination or something? So, anyways, to cut the whole long story short, what I started using was that I started using this thing, turmeric. I got on YouTube, I searched, and I heard turmeric. So I started using turmeric and water on my face. So it didn't take everything away magically, but I stopped having fresh breakouts, like the one that you just sleep in the morning and go. It started getting better. So my acne scars were not gone yet. They were still very, very much present, but they were not as bad as, like, I'm sure you guys can see the picture I'm putting on the screen now. They were not as bad and they were getting better. But the thing about turmeric is that you cannot enter turmeric with a sharp. You need it to go within the first 2 days. Blah 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 blah. Normally some people mix turmeric, yogurt, honey. But what I did was that, because they were like, if you're using honey, you have to get the natural honey and all those things. I just used turmeric and water. So I just use it in the morning and I use it in the night. But turmeric is it stains a lot. Like you can use it on your face and oh my god, it won't go. Your face can be yellow. You have to wash, stain your bathtub, everything. It was too stressful. So I used it dedicatedly for 2 weeks and I saw results. Like what I saw was that my acne scars were not gone, but I was not having fresh pimples anymore. But my face was just the way it was, and that was not anything I went to. I went to the store, then I got this. I got Neutrogena All Free Acne Wash. And the reason I didn't just go to the store and just get this is that I checked on YouTube, and if you are suffering from acne, there are two major ingredients you should look out for: salicylic acid and glycolic acid. When you go, just check, it will always show you. But me, Neutrogena works for me, but other good brands I've heard of is Neutrogena Cetaphil. And okay, yeah, that's the two I've heard of that like work very well. But me, I already use Neutrogena toner, and it works very well for me. So it's not kind of thing of, okay, just use like a one brand for everything. It doesn't have to be like that for you, but this is what works for me. So I use this Neutrogena. It says clears breakout, naturally derived grapefruit, and it is 5,000 naira. I know that when I say it's 5,000 naira, you may feel like, oh my god, Jesus, but you guys, I've been using this thing since March. I started using it before we were about to go to school. I've been struggling with this thing since I left school beginning of March. We're supposed to go to school at the ending of March, and I started using this thing at April. You guys, it is August, and look at, it is just halfway through. Like it is the same. Like before, you say, oh my god, it's 5K, I can't afford that. If you probably bought something of 1.5, you will still be using it. You probably would have already changed it like how many times? Maybe like 3 times. 1.5 in 3 places is 4.5, and this is 5K, and it works wonders. Like the passion in which I'm using to say this, somebody will feel like, okay, she's working. Like there's no ad inside this thing. Who's adding anything? Nobody's paying me anything. I'm telling you what worked for me, and I'm telling you the original cocoa too. And there's this girl I follow on IG that she also said that this thing to work for her. It is worth every dime. If you do not subscribe 2 times or 3 times, you'll be able to afford this thing. Go and get it. Oil free acne wash, pink grapefruit foaming scrub. This is what worked for me. I use it to wash my face, and it has this salicylic acid acne treatment. This is what works for me. Works wonders. Yes. So the next thing is your toner. If you want to go into skincare, there are some major things that may be causing you to have pimples. Things like your pillowcase, things like your bed sheet. Hope you're not using it repeatedly, because sometimes it may not necessarily even be the product you are using. Like, since I started this whole skincare thing, I can't remember the last time I used my towel to clean my face. Like, some people have a special towel for their face, but me, I honestly do not have that, because I feel like, just in case of, okay, maybe I'm hanging it somewhere, dust, like, no. So I just, when I let it air dry, really. Like, I just let it air dry. Then I clean it with my toner. So the first step is to use this. Sorry, the first step is to use this and clean your face. So when you use this to wash your face, you rinse your face, you put it in between your hands, you rub it, a foam comes out, then you use it to wash your face. Then the second one is to use this toner. After you wash your face, like, there's this 60 seconds rule. There's this thing, this 60 seconds rule, where you allow the soap, the cleanser that you're using to clean your face, to sit for 60 seconds, because so that, like, it will, like, the, I don't know if I should say, like, what it's supposed to do on your face, let it actually sit down and do, like, I'm not using the right terms, but, like, just let it sit for a while though, so that, like, like, just imagine, like, the vitamins. Now let me use vitamins. The vitamins are in the something, and the old things that is supposed to help the microorganisms to fight all the yama on your face. Let it sit down. Let it actually work. Not that you just put it 1 second, you just rinse it off like that. No, I like to sit down for 60 seconds. So me, sometimes when I want to about to have my bath, as I'm mixing the water, I'll be doing this one on my face, so that while the water is fetching, it's just, do like that. So after you rinse your face, you can, if you're the type of person that want to use, like, a clean towel to clean, but let it not be what you're using to wash your body, because, come on, like, you think about it. What if it's the part you used to, like, clean your butt today, now that also the part you're using to clean your face tomorrow, or the part you're using to clean under your leg or something? So if possible, if you must have a towel, have a clean one where you can wash, like, every 2 days, or just be like me, let it air dry. Like, after I come out from the bathroom, I clean my body. I clean my body, just sit around, if my face will air dry, then I get my toner. This is the alcohol free toner, and it won't strip your skin of natural moisture. And the reason I'm using this is because my skin is not oily at all. Yes. So if you go to, like, me now, if you're in Abuja, you can find it, like, at any mall. But for us in Kubwa, where I go is, I go to Passion Trust, and it is like they have everything skin related. So if you go, like, this Neutrogena now, alcohol is not good for me because my skin is dry. But for people with oily skin, alcohol helps you to like, is it reduces that, the oil that is secreting out. Like, as I said, I'm not a professional, so please don't drag me by my words. Like, this is just what I know based on what I was researching for myself. So yeah, so you can just go to the segment, you see different kinds. So this one now, you can see the one for people with oily skin, because Neutrogena is a brand that has worked for me, and it is affordable. This one was 3.5, and look at it lasts. So this is what I do. So after I finish having my bath, I put this on a cotton wool. Yeah, this one doesn't have to be just random cotton wool, but I prefer the ones that are round. I prefer the ones that are round over I prefer the one that are round over the ones that are like ball, because this one really sits inside, like, and it will get the work done. So I put it on it, I rub it around my face, like, you feel your face feel fresh and everything. So then you allow it to sit down. So I apply my Neutrogena toner after washing my face. I get it in there, I leave it to dry. If you're interested, I can do a video on my skincare routine, applying this product and my day-to-day everything. So now, usually, if, like, I have a big day tomorrow or something, and a fresh pimple should just come out, or period pimple, like, out of the blue, because even if you're doing skincare, there are sometimes that these things still happen. Like, you can still, okay, so yeah, then when I have active breakout, I just take this is visibly clear blackhead eliminating cleansing lotion. It's not so necessary. Some people use apple cider vinegar, they just dab it a little bit. Like, I don't put it everywhere on my face, I just dab a little bit and put it on the particular fresh acne, or just put it on that, and, like, the next day is not there anymore. So Yeah, just get what works for you. Some people use apple cider vinegar, but I don't know, I just feel like it will be too harsh, so I don't use that. So this one has alcohol, like it even smells like when you open it, like it has this really strong smell. Yeah, so this is what I use, and look at how much it is, because I hardly ever use it. It's not everywhere, just on the particular spot, and it's still Neutrogena. Then yeah, and this is 352, but it's not necessary, but if you want to get it, yeah, please get it. So yeah, if you have oily skin, this can probably be your day-to-day toner, but I use this one because I'll put, maybe it's necessary to put the link. Okay, I'll put a picture of it at the end of the video, just so that you can have it up close. Yeah, so I was using that. Then I started using a Sebamed cream, because I was trying to debunk, like I was trying to use everything I was using just a little, like I was trying to change everything I needed. Like, so I was trying to reduce the amount of unnecessary chemicals, and I felt like normal creams, maybe this is too harsh, that is too harsh, and I was actually finding it so hard to find the moisturizer. I don't know why. Like, it was actually so difficult for me. So I just said to use my brother's cream, my baby brother's cream. So because it was for him, I had to turn it into an external container, you know, because so I don't really know the price for sure, but it is very, very thick. Like, the consistency is so thick. So sometimes I felt like it was a little bit too thick for me. So I decided to buy this Nivea Express Hydration. When it comes to skincare, hydration is very, very good, because if your skin is dry, it causes a lot of extra problems. So I got this one, extra hydration, but where I got this one from, the lady was like, I should get this one because I'm fair, that the cocoa butter one is for dark people. I don't even know if people still make creams like that in relation to complexion. Anyway, I got it express hydration, so it's 1.7. So 1.7 5,000, that's 6.7 plus 7,000, that's 13.7. So that is literally under 10,000, under that is like under 15,000 now. So now the last thing I use is my chapet. Some people, like, when in relation to skin, some people just care about the skin and forget their lips. Like, your lips are really essential. Like, you can't be going about with cracked lips. Like, come on, guys, come on. So please do that. This one was just about, I think, 150. It's just the normal chapel. Like, when I went to the market, I was supposed to get my normal Nivea, but it was too expensive, 500, and I didn't have 500 then. So it was like, nah, man. Tell them to give me the cheapest one, and they gave me chapel, and it's doing the work. It's doing the work. I have this other very small Vaseline, that really tiny one, but I don't know where it is. Well, that's not the point right now. Let me not digress. So I think that's, I'm really sorry for these extra noises outside, but just bear with me. That is what happens when you film with your phone. You don't have access to really stream down the audio. So yeah, so for skincare, you just have to be sensitive about various things. Please take into please take into consideration your bed sheet, your pillowcase. Try to not repeat it as often. Like, don't keep it there for too long. Change it as often as you can. Anything concerning your face, like, let your face become your baby. Just take care of it, because especially when, like, so that things do not enter into your pores. Because if you have oily skin, you have larger pores, like, so it is open. So there are some things you use, like, to make it tighten up, that kind of thing. So please, for skincare, if you are somebody that is just trying to glow up your skin, you can get away with some things, because like me now, this is just I cleanse, I use toner, and I moisturize. Some people have to still go the extra mile of using serum and everything, but I just believe that whatever you are doing concerning with your skin, consistency matters. Once you do whatever consistently, it doesn't even have to be this expensive. I just get something that has this natural product. Like, some people even make these products naturally. Like, some people now, they make black soaps. They get their black soap by themselves. So you ask the woman, can she add glycolic acid, glycerin? Like, just search for things, and you get it made for you. And in your black soap, you have the salicylic acid. I'm sure Because that one is made locally and you don't know about the measurements. But if you can get someone to do it, just search and just research about these things. It's not just everything you put, and sometimes these things are like an investment. Like, it is for your face, it is for your appearance. Like, you know how important it is for you. And if it is something that is really important to you, just save. I know that it's not necessarily everybody that can afford these things, but just try. And if, in as much as you are trying to do this, also try to like part like half in half. Also try to keep your surroundings clean, your face especially clean. Like, don't let anything touch it, don't overuse, don't touch it with dirty hands, don't, when you have pimples, don't break it, don't do anything. But honestly, I really really vouch for this thing. Get it, use it. If you're in Cuba, get it from Passion Trust, use it. Don't be buying creams from all these aboki people, because you don't even know what they're putting inside. I feel like I'm talking too much at this point, but you don't know what they're putting inside. So just anything that concerns your skin, your face, take care of it. Put it at like up par. Like, the fact that black soap did not work for me actually has scarred me from black soap. But what I've learned is that it is actually the lemon, because citrus doesn't work for people. It burns on people's skin, and I think my skin now, for example. So I'm just going to shy away from that. But some, because my friend was like trying to tell me that somebody made her black soap for her, but and it's really working for her. And black soap never used to work for her before, but it worked for her. So that's the thing about skincare. Sometimes, instead of trying to try all manner of things and go from one problem to another problem to another problem to another problem, just watch videos on people's experience to cut down the steps you have to take. So the first things first is to search for your skin type. Once you know your skin type, you already know that, okay, you cut it to a certain level, what works for your skin, this one, that one, this one. If you have oily skin and your pores are larger, search how to tighten pores and everything. And I know that it's going to work beautifully for you. So thank, if you watch up to this point of this video, I love you. You are my person. I'm here for you. Like, I did here for you, as you did here for me too. So thank you. If you need me to post a video of me using this skincare product and how I take care of my nose ring and everything concerning my skin, please just um comment it in the comment section. And this is everything about my YouTube lifestyle, hair, skincare, whatever. So please, if you know you like to see more of this content, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, send me DMs, send me emails, anything you want. Patronize me, like, comment, watch my ads. Okay, so thank you very much. See you again next week, beautiful people. Bye.